individuals and families in New Orleans have requested emergency funding to help them pay rent during the pandemic, but the program is lagging on getting that done. Officials say that they are aware of the need and they're doing what they can to help people in the city. Our Sherman DeSalle reports live from Mid-City. He spoke with those residents. Sherman, what are they requesting now?
Good evening, Gina. The people I spoke with, they say they simply want to know just how long they have to wait to get some type of response from the city and the rental assistance program that they're applying for. Some of them have been already evicted, and they also feel like they've been excluded from the resources available.
Immigrants, we're not included in absolutely everything. We're excluded. That's the reality. If you're undocumented, they treat you like a second-class citizen.
The City of New Orleans Rental Assistance Program is using $11.6 million in U.S. Treasury funds, but officials say they've already burned through 40% of that since February. After receiving over 10,000 applications from people struggling to pay rent, the office has only approved 700, and the reasons for that vary.
The Treasury has set guidelines. They have set administrative cost limits that we must follow.
Renters' rights advocates are speaking for those who can't speak for themselves. Many of the tenants lack proper documents and not able to fill out the information online.
We have members in our group that are going to eviction court facing illegal evictions. Every day, landlords are intimidating people. People might not have a legal process, but if they don't know their rights or if they're afraid to present to court, they'll have an automatic eviction.
Although the CDC's eviction moratorium is still underway, some landlords are choosing not to participate in the program and would rather those non-paying tenants out.
Sometimes they just want the unit. They want that unit back. There are some landlords who've had family members that have encountered financial problems, and they would like for them to be able to reside in those units, but for various reasons.
A big issue that many people are still trying to learn how to work through while also fighting for their homes. Now, this same group of people also issued a letter to Mayor Cantrell in the Community Services Office earlier this month requesting that those funds that can be granted to those tenants be given directly to tenants instead of the property owners. Currently, landlords are not having to deal with a deadline to respond to those applications, and that leaves for a very stressful waiting period for those tenants. Reporting from Mid-City, Sherman DeSalle, WDSU News.